Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video. In today's video is a story time. Now guys, I know you've already seen the title and you're thinking, how did that happen? But yeah, let's get into the story. So this story happened in 2023, October 2023. So I bought a car, second-hand vehicle. I'll do a story time of why you should never buy a car under 3,000. Don't do it. Even if you're tired of public transport, save your money. Get up to at least 4K, to get a proper car if you want to get a second hand. But anyway, let's get into the story. So I bought my car, and then it was a second hand. So I serviced it. So my dad helped me with a contact of a mechanic. In fact, I went with my dad. The guy is close to our shopping center. So it was a weekend. Then I went to get the car serviced with this guy. Sharp. Now, on a Monday, I went to work. Everything is normal. Everything is fine. I went to work. When I was coming back now, that's when I was feeling like the brakes are not breaking. I don't know how to say. It's a batter. Like they were not, when you step on it, they were not, like it would take a while for the car to actually start stopping. So it was like I would have to step to the end. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying, but yeah, you know what I'm saying. Like, I had to step like flat foot even to the ground to, and then the brakes were not breaking. So I started praying. I was like, God, please let me not get into an accident, because I was now passing through our shopping complex. And this is around 5 and 6, like crazy populated. It will be like around 5 and 6. So I was just praying. People were passing through the road like this, crossing the road, and I'm like praying, God, please let me not hit anyone. So I was moving very slowly. So now my prayer was, let me just reach this guy who had serviced my car during the weekend. Let me just reach his shop, right? So luckily I reached his shop. I didn't bump into anybody or hit anybody with the car. I got into his workshop, and luckily he was still there. Like it was around 5, but he was still there. He was actually closing shop. So when I got there, I told him, I was like, guy, my brakes are not breaking. I don't know why. It's like, what? But we serviced this car. We didn't notice that the brakes are not working, blah, blah, blah. I was like, well, they're not working. So I was like, okay, you know what? At this point, I can't do anything for you. And if you're too scared to drive the car home with you, just leave the car here. And then, yeah, tomorrow, because I was like, I don't have any money with me, because he was like, you can leave the money for the brake pads, and anything else that will come up will tell you what it is, what it does. I was like, right now, I don't have money, but tomorrow, because this was a Monday. So I was like, tomorrow, meaning Tuesday, when I come back from work, I will bring money, because I wanted to go withdraw money from the bank. So I was like, when I come back from work, I will drop the money with you, and then you can do whatever it is you want to do. I was like, sharp. So I left the car. In the morning, I went to work. So when I'm going from my house, it's a bit of a walk to the bus stop, but I passed through this guy's workshop. So when I passed through there, I actually see my car is there. It's like, oh, cool. And then I went to work. Then when I came back, around 5, 4, I actually came back early. It was around 3-ish, 4-ish, 3-ish there. Then I saw the guy, he was there. And then I gave him money. So he had removed like all the front wheels, and then it was just a mess. So he removed what are these things called? I'm forgetting the name. I'm forgetting the name of one item that he, like arms, like they're called arms. I don't know what to say, guys, but anyway, so he removed the brake pads, and then also he removed, I think they're called arms, and so I've forgotten actually the actual word, but they call them arms, where the ones where you are turning your steering wheel, the ones that turn the wheel. So he removed those ones. They were on the ground. So when I reached there, the car was just and remember, I just bought this car like less than a week ago, and then the guy is like, oh my god. I'm like, oh my god, what's happening? Then this guy is like, okay, so your brake pads are done. That's number 1. Number 2, this thing, the one that they removed, so you see it's broken, so you need to buy another one. So the brake pads, you need I think they cost $5. Yeah, I think they cost $5. So 2 brake pads for the front, that's $10. And then this thing that he had showed me, he said it was $30. Yeah, he said it was $30. So he was like, give me the money, and then tomorrow I'll go to another shopping center where they sell car parts, and then I will buy, and then I'll come fit, and then Wednesday when you're coming back from work, you get your car. I was like, okay. So I gave him money. I think I gave him $60 actually. Yeah, because there was something else that he said. So I gave him 10 for the brake pads, and then 30 for whatever it is that he had said. And then I think I don't know what the other 20 was for, but I know I gave him $60. So I even called my dad when I was with him, and then my dad was like, just give him the money, he'll go buy it, and then blah blah blah, because my dad was at work, he was not around, so he couldn't go with me or whatever. And me, I had to go to work tomorrow, and I had stuff to do, so I couldn't wait for the car to be fixed. So I left the car, and then I went home. Right now, in the morning on Wednesday, I'm passing through this guy's shop. I'm not seeing my car. This is around 7 in the morning. In my head, I was like, or maybe they've already gone to buy material. Maybe they put everything together and they decided to go and buy the things there and fix it there. Or maybe he took the car to his house. Or maybe, I don't know. So I just, I didn't really... So I was just like, you know what? I'll come back and find out. I went to work. Then I came back early. Around 3ish, I came back. Still no car. And then the guy was not there. I knocked. Nobody's there. I was like, that's weird. I tried his number. His number is not going through. Wow. Okay. I'm not panicking. I'm just like, okay. So I called my dad. I was like, this guy is nowhere to be found. Like, I can't find him anyway. And the car is not here. And I'm trying to call him. And my dad was like, okay, let me try to call him as well. Then my dad tries to call him from his end. And then still nothing. And then I came back home. And then when my brother was coming back from work, I asked him to check the car, because we all passed through there when we were coming home. So I asked him to check if the car is still there. My brother passed around 7 and the car was not there. I was like, okay. So me, instead of going to work, like this is now Thursday morning, instead of going to work, I decided to follow up on my car. Like, what the hell is going on? So I called my dad in the morning, and my dad was like, you know what? Don't go to work today. Just go and find out what happened with your car. I was like, okay. So I went to this guy's shop. I got there, and then there was a guy who was there with a combi. Like a combi is those minibuses. Yeah, if for those who don't know, combi for us is that those buses, those 15-seater buses. So I get that guy is fixing his bus, and I'm like, okay, hi, do you know this guy who works here? Have you seen him? Then the guy was like, who are you? And I was like, I have work. I left my car with him for him to fix. Then this guy, let me say this in Shona. Ndimani. Ndikati ndakampa basa nezuru. Shikanzi, I'm sister we pass your blue rim. And then I was like, what happened? Then I was like, moto yerutonzi yakabiwa. Oh my god. I just stood there. I was like, what? And I told my one sister, Auntie, let me translate. Let me translate. So this guy was like, what do you want to do with him? Like, who are you? I was like, I left a job with him yesterday. I left my car with him. Then he was like, are you not the lady with the blue parcel? And I was like, yeah, I am. Then he's like, that car, they say it got stolen yesterday. Not yesterday. He said it got stolen on Tuesday night. I was like, what? He's like, yeah, the guy's at his house. If you want to go see him, I know he's at his house. I left him there. I was like, if you know the house, please take me with you. So we went to his house, guys. the whole time. So me, I'm asking this guy now, like what happened? Do you know what happened? Then he started telling me, oh, I'm not sure what happened. Walked. The place was not far. We walked. We got to his house. We knocked. Then he came out. He was not expecting to see me. He was just like, hey, sister, Mawea, like, sis, you have come. And then he was like, let me go change. Then he went back because he was just wearing shorts. Then he went inside the house. Then he got dressed. I think he sat there for like almost 10 minutes. He didn't come out. In my head, I was like, what if this guy ran out the other side of the house and went out? So we kept calling him like, dude, what's happening? Like, can you come out? And then, yeah. And then he came out. Then he's like, sister, sorry, guys, I'll translate. Sister, sorry, but when the Tuesday. And I was like, Tuesday. Today is a Thursday. And I am the one who is coming to look for you. Like, sister, I'm so sorry. Something happened. I don't even know where to start from. I didn't even know how to tell you. But yeah, then he started narrating. Apparently, he's saying when I gave him money on Tuesday, him and the guys, they put the car back together, right? And then they decided to go where there's like a whole complex where they sell car parts. That's where they decided to go so that they can fix the car there. It finishes so that me in the morning, I can even come pick my car in the morning. Apparently, that's what I say. So now when they finished fixing the car, they decided to just grab a drink or two. With whose car? My car. They decided to go and grab a drink. So the boys went to that same complex. There are like bars and stuff. So they decided to go to the bar. One of the bars, then he parked there. Then his friend went inside. He went somewhere he don't know, but he was in the car and he was sleeping. And then all of a sudden, some guys came. They were holding metals, and then they hit the window of the car, like the driver's window, and then they almost hit him. Whatever, they squabbled. They, pulled him out of the car, and then one guy entered inside, took the car keys, and then they drove off. That's his story. And then he said, then they went to report to the police because there's a police post close to the shops. And then in my head, I was like, okay. So I asked him, I was like, so why didn't you tell me? This was on Tuesday. Today is a Thursday. And I'm the one who came to your house to look for you. So why didn't you tell me? I didn't know what to say. I didn't know where to start from. Okay. Hey, let me drink water. I didn't know where to start from. Ndakatopererwa apa ndakakwara vakandikwadza nzeve saka ipapo ndokutonzwa musoro, my head is aching, it was bleeding, the ear was bleeding, I don't even know what to do. And then I was like, okay, so what's the status right now? What's happening? It's okay, we left a report, so yeah, we're just waiting to hear from them. I was like, okay. Then I called my dad. My dad was pissed. Oh God, my dad was pissed. I was like, right now, him and his friend, so we went to get his other friend from his house. They stay close to each other. So my dad was like, right now, take those boys to the police station, go get them arrested. Both of them, they know where the car is. They stole the car. My dad was pissed. So I took them to the police station in the disguise that I want to find out what's the status. So we went to the police station and we reported. I told him my side of the story, and then this guys told him their side of the story. And then that guy was like, you know what, we're gonna arrest you too, because one, you took someone's car. She left her car in your shop to repair, and then you took it without her consent and took it somewhere else, and now you're saying it's stolen. So naturally, you are our first suspects. So they took the guys, they arrested them. And then me, I'm sitting there, they're booking the guys. Oh, they hadn't booked the guys yet. They were still taking their statements. And they're actually like, these guys came yesterday, and the way they were reporting, it was like it's their car. So we actually thought it's their car. We didn't know that it's someone else's car. We would have arrested them yesterday. Anyway, we are here now. So they started telling me all the stories about, oh, this guy, apparently he was with a woman in the car, blah, blah, blah. You know, this place is very dangerous. These things happen. People get mugged here. Their cars get stolen. And usually these girls who are doing short time are the ones that, know these thugs that steal cars. Okay. So we're sitting there. And then the detective there was like, you know what? You can go home. If we have any leads or anything, we'll call you. I was like, okay. So when I was about to leave, that's when they called me back. Then they called me back. They were like, come back. Then apparently the guy, so here in Zim, there's a unit that specializes in looking for stolen vehicles, like a police unit. So those guys are the ones who had come in. So they asked, like, okay, you guys said you have a stolen vehicle, but we're looking for the owner. We found the car. So when I was going out, that's when they called me, like, come back. Those guys are here. They said they found one car, but they're not sure if it's yours. It's like, okay. Then they were like, what's the type of car? I was like, it's a Paso. And it's okay. What's the registration number? I told them the registration. I said, yeah, that's the car we found. We found it. So let's go and see it. Guys. Oh my God. Because this whole time I was numb. Honestly, you can say that your car is stolen and everything, but I was numb. Like, the whole thing was just happening. I didn't have any emotions running through me. I was in disbelief, like literally disbelief. Like, how can I buy a car? Less than 2 weeks, the car is stolen. How? Like, what kind of sorcery is that? Like, that's crazy. So these guys were like, let's go. So they had a car. Driver window was broken. That's expense number one. The keys, they can't find it. They can't find the key. That's expense number two. And then expense number three is that the battery was missing. Expense number three. So since they said there was no battery, we couldn't start the car anyway. So the guy, the mechanic, they finally released the mechanics because they were like, no, they are not the ones who stole the car. So they released the mechanics. So we went with them to get a battery from their workshop, and then we went to get the car. Right. We got there. It was in the middle of houses, like Marine, doors open and all that. So the people in that area reported when they saw the car that very on Wednesday morning. They said they woke up Wednesday, the car was there, doors open, everything. And then they were just like, maybe it's someone in the area it's someone's car. But they didn't see any movement on the car. Nobody was coming to it and anything. So they were like, That's when they decided to call the police. I think someone called the police around in the afternoon, like 3. Like, guys, there's a car here. I think this car was stolen because. So we got there, we saw the car. Oh my God, it's the car. I think I still have pictures of that day. If I can find them, I'll insert them here. And then I saw the car. I was just in disbelief. I was like, oh my God, what is this? What is this? So these guys can hotwire cars, the mechanics. So they hotwired the car. They put the battery they had, and then they drove the car to their shop. And then these guys, the VTS guys, the vehicle specialist, theft specialist guys, they left us at this guy's shop. They were like, if you want to press charges against these guys, then feel free. But me, because I was just grateful that I found my car, or they found my car, I was just happy about it. So I was just like, you know what? I will make them pay all the expenses on this car. I'm not going to, I will not get them arrested. So they told us to come and also just get the statements to the traffic police so that they know that the car was found and whatever. So they said we should come the next day. So yeah, so these guys, they found someone, the mechanic now, because I wasn't gonna pay anything to fix this car. So the mechanic found someone to cut a key, and then the mechanic started saying, "Hey, me, I don't have money. I don't have money." I was like, "Wow, you should have thought about that before you took my car." He said, "Hey, this guy needs to be paid." I said, "Yeah, you pay him. I mean, I'm not paying anything." Then I took the car with the battery that they had put in. I took the car home. And then fast forward, I think a week later, because this guy didn't have money. Honestly, he was broke as hell. So I had to fix the window myself. I had to buy another battery because unknown to me, this mechanic came and took the battery they had put in the car, saying that it was someone else's battery. So they left the car without a battery again. So I had to buy another battery. Oh, it was just an expense, guys. It was an expense, and I felt it. And this car was just 2 weeks old. Can you imagine? Crazy. Yeah, guys, so that's how my car got stolen. 2 weeks, less than 2 weeks, I just bought it. My car got stolen. So yeah, I hope this video teaches you something. I hope you learn that don't trust people. Don't just go and trust mechanics. Some of them, they are not reliable. Some of them, they take your car and they do their own rounds and lying to you that the car hasn't been fixed yet and they're actually using it. Yeah, so you need to be very careful. Don't just trust anybody, and just be careful, guys. Just be careful. Okay, so I hope you like this video, guys, and I hope you've learned something. And please drop a like on the video, and also drop a comment if you've experienced something similar, or you know someone who has experienced something like this. Yeah, just drop a comment and we can have a chat in the comment section. And also do subscribe to my channel, and you look out for more story times and more vlogs. I will see you on the next one. Bye.